Hello, everybody, and welcome to GarageCam. We are here in Richmond, Virginia, at Richmond International Raceway, and I'm not Matt Dillner. As if you couldn't tell by the sound of my voice, because I don't have that Long Island accent, but I'm sure Matt Dillner is at home watching. But today, you're stuck with Chuck Bush and Jonathan Merryman. We're here. We're going to take you through the NASCAR XFINITY Series garage here at Richmond International Raceway. Jonathan, say hello to the good folks at home.
How's everybody doing? Hope you enjoy us on GarageCam. Obviously, Dillner's shoes are big ones to fill, but me and Chuck Bush here are looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun, and hopefully you guys will hop in that chat that you see on the right-hand side of your screen. Hop in there. The first person in the chat today was Louis D. Donato. Louis said, hey, I'd like to see Chase Elliott, please. Well, we will get down to Chase Elliott. You can see this garage here. It's not really a garage. It's more a bunch of haulers backed up,
Coming off of Darlington, it's old school garage set up here.
Old school garage, but you know what we're going to do? What we can here, you can see over here to the left, there's a couple cars still going through tech. Looks like Harrison Rhodes, maybe Dylan Kwasniewski, and I think Matt Waltz. I can't quite see the number on that car, but I believe that's Matt Waltz. Anyway, so there's some cars going through there. There's empty garage, hauler stalls over here.
It's a busy place back here.
It is a busy place. It's busy on track, too.
It is busy on track. The K&N Series, I believe, is out there, but I'm staring at the Zaxby's ride of John West Townsley.
Townsley? Townley.
Townley. Yeah.
Townley.
There you go.
Number 25, Fast Chicken, Zaxby's. They had chicken tenders in the compound, and I kind of wanted some chicken tenders, but I didn't get any. I digress. Blaine Smith, you said you wanted to say hey to Morgan Shepherd. Well, there is Morgan Shepherd's number 89 right there, getting ready to go through tech. So if we see Morgan Shepherd, we'll say hey, but for right now, we'll say hey to the car. Just kind of scrolling through some. Get these comments in here. Get questions in there. Let us know who you want to see, what you want to see as we look at Blake Cook here in the number 8 ride, the leaf filter gutter protection Toyota.
I could use that on my house.
You could?
Yes, very much so. I was trying to clean gutters yesterday, actually, so I should probably give him a call.
Well, I thought yesterday you said you went to go see Matthew Dillner, because the reason Matthew Dillner is not here is he's hanging out with Hudson Gray Dillner.
Hudson Gray Dillner.
Newest member of the Dillner family.
Cute baby, by the way. I did not get to hold him because, believe it or not, this is not a shameless plug, but I actually changed oil yesterday, and I did use Mobil 1.
You did?
As they are a sponsor of GarageCam.
They are the sponsor.
So I did not hold the baby, even though he is named after the Hudson Hornet, which would probably like Mobil 1 synthetic oil. It's probably not good for a baby.
It is. I don't think motor oil is good for a baby. Reynolds Wrap also probably not good for a baby, but hopefully good for Eric McClure.
It looks good.
It does. Did you see that paint scheme last weekend in Darlington? They had the old school Reynolds Wrap logo on there. That was pretty cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. So we'll just kind of skip around here in the garage a little bit, see what we can show you. You can see.
It's a lot of busy people. A lot of people working back here.
There are. As we're looking at Brennan Poole's car here in the number 42. He will be one of the in-car cameras on Race Buddy. So if you're looking for Race Buddy, I believe we've got Brennan Poole, the 9 of Chase Elliott, the 18 of Daniel Suarez. But right now, we got a driver.
We just caught up with Erik Jones.
Erik Jones.
I'm here, yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit.
You don't look like Matt Dillner.
I am not Matt Dillner.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'll say it's a good thing for now.
That's not bad. So tell us a little bit about what you're expecting here at Richmond this weekend.
Well, hopefully a good race. Obviously, they were really fast here a few months back with Denny, so we got the same car, same setup, same crew. So hopefully we can repeat and try to do what they did here and lead a lot of laps and win the race. But I don't know. We'll see as the race starts and the race goes on. The weather's pretty close to the same as it was here a few months ago, so it should be fun.
Now, a year ago, your teammate Kyle Busch actually won this race. Are you leaning on him for any advice? I mean, you can wheel it around here too, as you showed.
Well, yeah, I still lean on him for advice. Even even being here and having some experience, it's nice to always kind of get another opinion and see, maybe where he's finding more speed and learning more things. And it's always nice to ask those questions and figure that out. So I'll definitely be leaning on him, seeing what he's feeling and seeing what he's thinking about the track.
Now you're in the 20. Tell us who's on that car and what's the look like this week?
Yeah, we got GameStop on the car with Lego Dimensions, so it's a pretty unique ride. Hopefully you guys go down there and check it out. I don't know if you have or not, but probably one of my favorite cars of the year. It looks cool. It's unique. It's different, so I'm pretty excited about it.
All right, we appreciate it. We're going to head down there and check that out in just a little bit. That's Erik Jones driving the 20 car this weekend for Joe Gibbs Racing. Denny Hamlin won in that race, or in that race car, earlier this year.
Let's move back down this way a little bit and check out these cars that we passed on the way in. Dakota Armstrong in the 43 and Ryan Sieg in the 39 down here. Also got J.J. Yaley.
I'm impressed that he told me I looked better than Dillner.
Oh, well, I mean, I love Dillner, but I don't think that's going to take a lot.
New fathers do have a glow about them.
He does. He looked tired yesterday on the Dirty Air podcast, I got to tell you. He was sitting in there and he was babbling for a little bit incoherently, but I think that's just because he's tired.
We're all just happy that mother and child and father are all healthy and happy and doing well, so it's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Ross Chastain in the Flex Seal car.
Flex Seal. FlexSeal.com. Get FlexSeal.com on that Camaro.
They have a bunch of cool commercials.
They do.
They put that stuff on a truck and sink it.
Yeah, they like put a screen door on there and then like seal it with the Flex Seal stuff. Looks like we got the number 50. Whoa, voice crack right there. The number 51 of Jeremy Clements.
Nobody in the chat?
Oh, we got some people in the chat.
Let's give them a shout out.
We got Tony Collins. What's up, Matt? Blaine Smith. Hey, Matt and Eric. Is Erica home watching with Hudson? They're both actually at home watching with Hudson, hopefully. I'm surprised there might be a tweet from Matthew Dillner with Hudson watching GarageCam, his first GarageCam that he can see. Again, here's the 42 of Brendan Poole. Next to that, we got the 62 of Brendan Gaughan. Maybe we'll see if Brendan is inside the hauler. We saw him before the show.
He was on
and
a
he said
flight.
if we were around, just to go knock on the hauler door, and he'd come out and talk to us.
Let's go get Brendan Gaughan.
Let's see if he's around. Because we will try and get Brendan Gaughan because Tigra said, can you talk to Brandon G and tell him I said good luck out there. So hopefully he was not giving us the runaround earlier when he said he'd come and talk to us. Oh no, Jonathan Merryman looks like he is inside the 62 South Point Hotel and Casino Camaro hauler. That RCR ride. Right now we're looking at the number 2 Shore Lodge Camaro of Brian Scott. Brian Scott's going to be in the media center here in a little bit, so you can check that out on NASCAR.com, the press pass. I think I see Merryman walking out. Oh, it looks like he's on the phone.
Brendan Gaughan is a champ.
He is a champ?
He's
showed
sacrificing everything for GarageCam.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Chuckles.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you,
It's
sir.
been a while since we've seen you.
Well, you know, I'm a little upset right now. I don't know if I'm allowed. First of all, there's no Matthew Dillner, so I'm not doing GarageCam today. I'm sorry.
Well, no, hey, you have to, because it's his baby's first wish as a baby is to see Brendan Gaughan on GarageCam. You know?
Wow, that was really good right there, Chuck.
Hey.
Which, by the way, I need to spend just a special moment. All the fans, I love you and all, but we got to have it. Matt, move over. Let Erica look for a second. I need to talk to Erica right now.
Oh yeah, I know what's coming.
I'm so happy for you, Erica. I'm really excited for you. Congratulations. Glad the baby is happy and healthy. That's all the important stuff. But did you even get a say in the name? Like, I just found out, I knew it was Hudson, but then I heard where the gray part came from. And I'm just wondering, did you really let Dillner get away with all that? I mean, come on. You gotta put your foot down somewhere, Erica. I just gotta let. I mean, maybe she's shooting big picture. Shoot big picture. Go for something later. But I just giving him that much control. I don't think any of us want to give Dillner that much control.
No, I definitely do not want to give him that much control. But I do like the name Gray. My nephew's name's Gray.
I don't dislike either name. I just think it's very amusing that
you had to know it was going to happen, though.
That Dillner got that much control in the baby name. Like, most guys don't get all that control. So way to go, Dillner. Erica, congratulations. Super happy for you guys. And it is very cool, though.
So
great, Bowman Gray Stadium, Hudson Hornet, I dig it.
We got another old track here at Richmond. I mean, it's been around for a while.
Yes, it has, and I would love to fill it with water and make it a fishing pond, because that's about how well I run here.
But I think you finished around 11th in the spring here?
If I did, that's probably a minor miracle. It's like 25 spots above my average, so that's awesome. I'll take it.
Well, you know, what are you looking for when you go out here for practice then?
I'm looking to listen to Shane, screw up as little as possible, try to do as well as I can, because for some reason I'm just notorious for screwing up here. So we'll work hard and see what we can do.
Well, hopefully we won't screw up GarageCam, because Dillner's not here, so they called it the B Squad.
We all know who the real strength is on GarageCam.
It's CJ. It's CJ. And we're glad to have CJ back on the show this week. He took Darlington off to be with his dad, who was hurt in an accident. But CJ's back here with us. His dad's doing well.
Okay? Good.
So,
well, good. Get well soon, Dad. Hope you're doing all right.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Chuckles, sir.
Thank you. I missed the mustache, though. I got to say.
I don't miss the mustache. It's okay.
Oh, you did lose that bet with Dillner. So you're coming on the podcast?
I will be on the podcast.
You heard it right here. He'll be on the podcast. Always a fun time when you have Mr. Gaughan on the show. It's a loud, noisy garage here at Richmond International Raceway.
Well, the noise you're hearing is the Brian Scott's #2 machine, and RCR is good here. I mean, let's just rattle off some numbers. We told you Brendan Gaughan had an 11th place finish here in the spring. Well, Austin Dillon finished 8th in the spring, and Ty Dillon finished 9th. So they're hovering around the top 10. So RCR, pretty good short track program in the Xfinity Series.
As you're looking at the 01 car of Landon Castle, they've got a slight Valvoline paint scheme on there. Kind of looks like that one that you might have seen last week with Dale Earnhardt Jr., but this week, Landon Castle running that. Keith Arnold wanted to see the Valvoline involvement on that 01 machine.
How about the 18 of Daniel Suarez? You think he's sitting pretty? He's got a fat wallet after last week winning the Dash for Cash.
I think Daniel Suarez, I thought for a minute, I thought that was his weekend. He was going to get that win at Darlington.
It was such a risky call to stay out, but clearly as we move from Brendan Gaughan in the South Point Casino, the gamble was worth it for Suarez.
See what you did there.
100,000 bones is pretty good.
And it is a loud, noisy garage here as we're looking at the #6 of Darrell Wallace Jr.
Roush Performance.
Roush Performance there.
Now, we have some stats on Bubba. He finished 12th in the spring. In Virginia short tracks, that's kind of Bubba Wallace's thing, because Martinsville, if you remember, he's got 2 wins there.
Yeah.
So maybe he can make it another Virginia short track win this weekend. We don't know.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's why they race, right?
Yeah, that is why they race. You race to win. Right now we're looking at the 88, which you've got a little bit of information on the 88, don't you?
Yeah, Josh Berry driving this car. He drives a late model for Junior Motorsports. He's getting a big opportunity this weekend to pilot the Speedco Chevy. So he said he was pretty excited about it. I can only imagine stepping up from a late model into an Xfinity Series car. That's got to be pretty cool for him.
Tony Collins wanted to see that and wanted to know who was in the 88. Well, there you go, Tony. There you go.
What about the one of Elliott Sadler, another Roush Racing car? He's a Virginia native from Emporia, which isn't too far away from here. So a win here, that'd be pretty big for him.
Either hometown win in the Commonwealth, or not a home state win, I guess.
I'm just eyeing the momentofyes.com enter to win $10,000.
I like the hat that he's wearing. It says yes on it with an exclamation point. But you know what else I'm going to say yes to? Yes to the fact that we are now halfway.
We are halfway.
We are halfway through this GarageCam.
What about Erik Jones? He was talking about the GameStop Lego Dimensions Toyota he's driving. That's a pretty cool paint scheme on there.
Yeah.
Video games.
I like video games.
We were playing some video games in the truck.
We were playing Real Racing 3 and racing here at Richmond International Raceway on our phones.
I can only imagine it's exactly the same other than not being hot.
I was able to go from 43rd all the way to 1st in like 10 laps. So I don't know what Brendan Gaughan's talking about. I feel like you can just sail through the field like a video game, personally.
It is football season, Chuck.
It is football season.
In the Tax Slayer Bowl in Jacksonville, that's what is on Regan Smith's number 7 Chevrolet. So it's game time here in Richmond.
It is game time.
In Regan Smith, he's 54 points out of the championship lead. Chris Buescher, he has 874, and 54 back in 4th place is Regan Smith, and right next to him is a guy who's sitting in 3rd place, 35 points out, and that would be Chase Elliott.
And Seth Wilkins wanted to see Chase Elliott. He says, first time, go Chase Elliott. So I guess, Seth, this is your first time on GarageCam. Well, welcome.
Maybe it's his first time at the track.
It could be. Either way, welcome. Enjoy the race. Enjoy the shot of the number 9 Napa Camaro.
Now, Chase, last year in the fall, he finished 2nd. So he's pretty good here in the fall, and he finished 5th in the spring. So the number 9 car, if history's any tale, it's going to be on rails. See what I did there?
I see what you did there. You were like witty today.
Yeah.
Like you're extremely witty.
I had a lot of coffee.
What, this is a tight battle. This championship race is going to go down to the wire, in my opinion. This and the Truck Series, I mean, they are just battling it out, and it's heating it up as we head into the fall.
And it's a naturally cultivated race for a championship. As we look at Austin Dillon's car, 8th place he finished in the spring, so it's another top 10 for RCR there.
Austin Dillon, former series champion, coming here to Richmond.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
I'd say
I think he knows what it takes to win in one of these cars.
What about his brother?
His
parked
brother's
right next door.
Yeah.
Now his brother is actually
car.
in 2nd place in the championship standings, 29 back of Chris Buescher in the Tracker Boats Camaro this weekend. Ty Dillon, a 9th place finish in the spring, and a 9th place a year ago in the fall. So that's not too bad.
Not too shabby for that number 3 Tracker Boats Chevy Camaro. Nick, you told me a stat earlier about last year coming into this race. Who had the points lead coming into this race last year?
It was actually in the spring.
Spring race, sorry.
The number 3 car.
The number 3 car. Maybe he gains a little ground on this number 60 car.
And here's Chris Buescher's right next to him. Chris Buescher is in the points lead. Does have that 29-point lead over Ty Dillon. And Chris Buescher.
Did you see Austin Dillon there talking?
He's coming down to business.
Might be giving him some tips. You never know. Again, you can hear the roar of that engine. That's a good sound. I know you like to hear that here on a Thursday afternoon. I know it's not Fast Friday. Tomorrow, we're going to have a Sprint Cup Series Garage Camp. And there's going to be an Xfinity Series race. There's going to be qualifying. It is going to be a fast day tomorrow, so be sure you are on NASCAR.com all day. All day. There's going to be some people in the media center doing press passes.
How about some background info on Chris Buescher? All right, so last fall he finished 10th. Not too bad, right?
Yeah.
In the spring, he did not have a good race. He finished 20th in the spring. And in a couple interviews this week, him and his crew chief both said that this was one that they circled on the calendar. They know they need to get past this weekend. So with a 29-point lead, they want to protect that as much as they can for the final stretch of the season. So we're going to see what the 60 Roush Fenway Ford is going to do here tomorrow night.
We just got a request in the chat from Blaine Smith. Hey Chuck, what hat do you have on? My hat's not as interesting as Dillner's hats, I got to be honest with you. I'm just wearing a hat from an establishment in my hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina, NODA. So it's not as cool as Dillner's.
Well, what about switching gears to the guy
switching gears to this monster ride?
The guy who wears the black hat and
That's a
is
black car.
in the flat black Monster Energy car.
This guy, I think he knows a thing or two about wheeling a car around this racetrack. I'm just going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he knows a thing or two about Richmond. If
you're playing streak to the finish in NASCAR fantasy, if you don't pick Kyle Busch, I mean, he's almost a guaranteed top 10.
If you don't pick Kyle Busch, you're doing it wrong. You are doing it wrong.
You could pick the guy who's parked right next to him.
You could pick the guy who's next to him, which Joe Ridge. I just butchered your name, Joe. I'm sorry.
Just apologize and move on.
Rigel. We'll go with Rigel or Rigel. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. But Joe, you wanted to see Joey's car and his team. Well, here's the car. The team is scattered around. There's one guy over here looking in a box, and there's another guy over here looking at some tires. But that number 22 Hertz Penske Ford GT Mustang, that thing could be fast.
Here's something I never realized. Look at the side of the car there.
What, there's a handle?
There is a handle on it.
Yeah, you can't open it though.
Obviously.
Like Dillner has tried that on GarageCam.
I've never even seen that.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I should probably watch GarageCam.
All of the effects on the side of the car, it looks like there's a door there. You know, the hood does actually function. You can lift the hood on these cars.
I will say the Xfinity Series cars are some of the best looking cars in the sport.
Yeah.
They look exactly like what you drive off the showroom floor.
I will agree with that. You know, the Cup cars are looking pretty darn close too. I mean, that Ford Fusion, that's a sweet looking ride, in my opinion.
That's your jam, Chuck?
That is my jam. We got about 10 minutes left in this this edition, this show. You can see the TV crew starting to work their way into the garage. You can check it out on NBCSN. Watch this practice. Got 2 practices coming up here today.
How about TV times? You want TV times?
I would love some TV times. What you got for me?
Qualifying for the Xfinity Series is at 3:45 tomorrow. That's Friday on NBC Sports Network. And that is for the Virginia 529 College Savings 250, which I know all about the Virginia College Savings 529.
Because you are from Virginia.
I am from Virginia,
You're
right?
From Rustburg, Virginia.
2 hours down the road in Rustburg, Virginia.
Did you use the Virginia College Savings 529? Did I say that right?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'll have to ask my parents.
You know, these other cars are back over here. Maybe we can jump back over to the other side of the garage and look at some of the ones that we might have missed because they were in tech. And then, you know, maybe position ourselves to see these beautiful machines roll out as they head out for practice here on a lovely quasi-overcast Thursday here in Virginia. I know somebody in the chat asked if it was raining here. No, it is not.
It's nice. It's a beautiful day.
It's nice. It's hot, though. It is hot.
You want to get to the race time? I think we left that out.
We might have left that out. So what is the race time?
7:30 p.m. on NBC Sports Network tomorrow night. So qualifying and racing all in one day.
Tomorrow night, as we look at the 98 Brian Truex.
Good to see him back in the car.
Oh, yeah.
And the paint scheme on this.
Yeah.
We had Darlington last week, but the Shelby Blue Stripe Mustang paint scheme is pretty timeless. That's pretty classic. No reason to carry it over into Richmond.
No.
How about Hermie Sadler?
Oh, yeah.
We have brothers in the field other than the Dillons.
Brothers in the field. We got 2 sets of brothers in the field then. We got Austin Dillon and Ty Dillon, and we got Hermie Sadler and Elliott Sadler.
And they got the Virginia
I think
lottery
Hermie's leaning in the car, checking out his seat, maybe. Yep, that is old Hermie Sadler there. Looks like they're doing an interview, possibly, with maybe for the Hermie Sadler Foundation. They're talking about the car and they're getting filmed. Maybe. There's all kinds of stuff that go on.
It is
here at the track. Got Cody Drews. Cody Drews wants to see Harrison Rhodes. I saw that car going through tech. And now,
to be honest with you, Chuck,
yeah,
there's so many moving pieces in the garage. It's hard to keep up with everything that's going on.
I don't know how Dillner does this.
Well, look, we
during
give him a hard time.
Talking.
We give Dillner a hard time, but to be honest with you, Dillner does a really good job with this. It's always fun to watch.
He can walk, talk, chew bubble gum, focus a camera, and like somehow manage to not trip and fall. As we look at
Joey Gase's Donate
52.
Life.
Saw Joey Gase walking around here earlier, but he might be going to get his fire suit on as they're getting ready. Maybe about 6 minutes left to go till practice starts, and we're back to Eric McClure here. We got Jimmy Weller in the number 90 Lilly Trucking Chevrolet. He's got a punching fist on the hood.
That's an aggressive thing to see in your mirror.
Yeah, that would scare me. I think we got about 5 minutes left to go on the show. Cale Connolly's number 14.
You love the smell of exhaust fumes as much as I do?
I do. Wonder, I see a driver over here. I'm wondering if I might be able to
I think you should
get a word with him.
I think
it is the number 51, Jeremy Clements.
I think it's going down.
GarageCam. How are you doing, bud?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
We're doing well. Dillner's not here this weekend.
Oh, I know he's just had his baby, right?
Yeah, he had a baby.
Congratulations to him. That's awesome.
So what are you looking forward to out here at Richmond?
I'm looking to get away from this generator.
Yeah,
This thing's putting some heat off.
It's warming up out here already.
Yeah, it's hot. I don't know, man. We practice during the day and race at night, so I don't really know what I'm looking for, honestly. You want the truth?
Yeah. That's what we want here on GarageCam. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, when we practice during the day and race at night, it's hard to come up with the right setup.
Well, it seems like that's 2 weeks in a row that we've done that. Down in Darlington, practice during the day. Well, y'all raced for the first time in the day at Darlington. It was the Cup guys that were racing at night. I'm trying to remember all my facts, and I get turned around easily.
Can we bring the beard back?
Oh, this is my, I'm going to shave Saturday morning.
He's got one.
He's got one, but I'm growing out my chase beard.
Okay, all right.
So I'm going full bore till the end of the season.
I like it.
I just have to start clean.
I'm a beard guy, so
well, you got a beard going.
Bring it back.
Do you have a beard oil guy?
A what?
A beard oil guy.
What does that mean?
It's well, we're sponsored by Mobile One.
Okay.
So you can try like oiling your beard with Mobile One. Yeah.
Does it make it grow faster?
Yeah, and it keeps the itch down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to. Maybe you guys can bring me some.
We will.
I'll try it.
We will. Jeremy Clements.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for joining us here on GarageCam.
Appreciate you having me.
Hey, anytime.
Love you all.
That was Jeremy Clements.
I actually put conditioner in my beard.
Conditioner does work, and motor oil does not work on a beard. That is an old wives' tale. But actually, when you get a full beard. Oh, look up there on the top of the 16 hauler.
That's Ryan Reed.
That is Ryan Reed. It looks like he might be getting ready to watch the start of this practice. Sorry, we were having a little, there's Daniel Suarez looking like he's getting ready to hop in that number 18, which is one of the cars. I mentioned it earlier.
He finished 6th here, I believe, in the spring.
But Race Buddy, tomorrow night, during the race, log on to NASCAR.com, check out Race Buddy. You can follow the in-car of the number 18 of Daniel Suarez, the number 9
Chase Elliott.
of Chase Elliott, the number 60 of Chris Buescher,
and the number 42.
The number 42 of Brendan Poole. So there's a couple of cars that you can check out the in-car action on this hot, sticky track. I don't know if it's a sticky track. That's just what I said. I just went with it. What do you got, Merryman?
I don't know. I was trying to see if I could get a beat on Bubba Wallace, but he seems nowhere to be found.
He is elusive, that Bubba
He's
Wallace.
always a good guy to talk to.
Well, he tried to get a ride from us last week in Darlington.
Did you give him one?
We didn't, because he was trying to go outside of the track, and we were going inside the track. And
you could have changed your plans. I mean,
but we had GarageCam. We were going in to do GarageCam, so we were on a strict time schedule.
He could have helped you host it.
We've got practice is about to start here at Virginia International Raceway. We stumbled through this episode of GarageCam, and I thank you for bearing with us, all of you folks there at home watching in internet TV land, or folks back there at the office. Chris Eppett, good interview. Beard oil, how metro of you? Yeah, it's motor oil though, not beard oil.
That's all about you, not me.
I know, it's me.
That's all good.
Look,
You're comfortable with who you are, Chuck.
I am. I am who I am.
Like you.
And that's all that I am.
And that could be why people don't like you. But
Some people like me, some people don't like me.
That's life.
And you know what?
We just got deep.
We did. We got deep. And on that note, on that bombshell, it is time for us to say farewell to you here from the NASCAR XFINITY Series garage. But tune in tomorrow. We will have another episode of GarageCam. Or
Sprint Cup Series
Sprint Cup Series. We'll see if we can get your drivers in there. So be sure to log on tomorrow. Get those requests in. Get those questions in for everybody here at the track. CJ Latirzo, Jonathan Merryman, Matt Cogan, Costner Merrifield, Justin Beatty. I'm Chuck Bush saying so long, and we'll see you next time. And you know what, Matt? We miss you.
Yeah, change your oil.
Change your oil.
Mobil 1.
Woo!